Pico Rivera. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yes, mic check. Test, test, test. Sorry, Jeremy. Sorry, Jeremy. You know what? I'm doing that. You know, what's that called? I forgot what it was like. The pause, the tense silence. No, I'm not. I just got nothing to say. I'm speechless. I'm speechless watching our newscast. Speechless. Does that look like the right color to you? Let's go there. I can't see it. Where is it? Where is it? Car over the side, perhaps? Per snaps? Maybe it's a motorcycle in front of the tow truck? You think it's over the side? Yeah, but how do you go over the side right there? How'd you not wind up in the golf course? Why are these people not running over there to help them? Let's see. I don't see anybody pointing. Yeah. This crash is missing everything, has everything but a crash. What do we got there? They seem really busy. Because he wants... It's over! Thank goodness. Tell that to all the homeless people at MacArthur Park. I got nothing. I got nothing. I mean, this is definitely something, but I got nothing. Devastating. All right, let's see what these guys are doing. 622. I'm up for it. But can they handle it? That's what I want to know. Can they handle it? This is northbound 605 in the beautiful city of Industry. And it's just north of the 60. That's probably the best locator. North of the 60, northbound 605 at the 16th hole. You think 15th hole? 15th hole? Let's see. Do they got numbers on the flags? It looks like a 1. If I had to guess, that's a 1. No, that's like a tag. Let's land real quick and ask somebody. What hole is that? Well, they're putting out flares, so it's something. Maybe we're too... Maybe they pulled way ahead of it? There's a Tesla involved, so you know it's trouble. You know, that's what I thought too. It's like maybe they got somebody out of the... Look, you got the mower guy driving around down there. Looks like somebody is sitting, and I would venture to say that that woman with the hat, even though she's got the cool jacket, I don't think she's a first responder. I think they frown on the shorts. Yeah, it looks like a couple. Look, we can get their CDL. We can push in. We can read who they are. I'm joking. Is that a real ID? No, I bet you there's a car down there somewhere. We are 605 Industry. Yeah, maybe. I mean, maybe that's the whole thing. Maybe that's their car. Where's that Tesla? It's a Tesla. Hey, Chris, is there any... I like the green. Is there any info? Any, like, this is what's going on here? Thank you. Man, there's heavy... Here comes heavy tow. Heavy tow. That's a light tow. This is no tow. America. Oh, yeah, it's all Trump's fault. Robble. It is worth fighting for. Yes, why? What's with the Tesla? What is it? Okay. Perfect. Thank you. You solved the mystery. Thank you, Chris. Yeah. Probably because they're driving a Tesla. Yeah. They're like thinking about their life choices, and then they got into this loop, you know, and I've been there. I don't own a Tesla, but I've been there. But if I did own a Tesla, I'd own a green Tesla like that Tesla. That is a sexy green. Is that the big one? Is that like the super expensive one? Is it? Why didn't you get the green? That green is sexy. Do they got like a green tint on the windows too? It's reflecting the trees. Yes. Cabial. I have no comment on any of that, Chris. No comments. But I believe you. All the pieces fit the puzzle. What is with my focus? Oh. That's what's with my focus. She's texting her boss. Not going to be able to get to work today. I need a couple days off. Stu got a couple days off. I need a couple days off. I didn't have any days off. You think I did, but I didn't. Hey, good morning, Maria. Good morning, everybody. We got drama on the roadway. This is going to be northbound 605, City of Industry, just north of the 60. You can see it right there. A lot of activity on that side of the road. Driver in distress. That's what it's all about. That person in that ambulance is going to be going off to the hospital right now. The vehicle, they're going to tow it. But in the meantime, all that drama is going to be causing problems for those drivers down there. You're going to have to give yourself a little extra time. Northbound 605, they are taking away one lane, only one lane, but boy, that backup really starting to build. Going to do a little bit of a spin here, a little pirouette. Let's take a look at that backup. Ooh, a little Skyfox in the shot too. Skyfox always got to get in there in the photo bombs. But take a look. You can see it right there. Very slow and go northbound as you get over to the 60. And it stays slow till you get to Valley. After that, though, that northbound 605, a great drive. Sending it back to y'all in the studio. What was going on with that big rig and all the cops around it? Ba-da-ba-da-bum, 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 ba-da-ba-da-bum. I wonder if they took us. Chris, did they take us? Probably about the same time. Or are they going to take us out of the break? Move along. Nothing to see here, kids. Out of here. Now they're going to kind of come back to back to back to back as I remember it. Stu, you make it sound like you haven't been doing this in years, weeks, months. Well, weeks are months. Well, weeks are actually not months. Several weeks would be months, or a month. The clues are in the words. Listen to the words. The love of California. California love. What's that? International Emergency Power Act. Of course. What was I thinking? I just pictured like an anime character with a sword cutting something in half, striking him down. Barongo. You're wrongo. Ooh, what's on sale on Audible? Oh, you know what? Maybe I should check in on y'all. It's been a minute. Because I've been so bored, I've been moving my icons around, so give me a minute. Give me a minute. There we go. I bet you nobody's listening because everybody's like, you guys are gone. What do we got? Sure, I love Alhambra, and we definitely need a new in and out. Are you kidding me? Let's go. You send me the address? Oh, that portion of Alhambra. We gotta go the other way. Let's try to pick up the 10 as soon as we can. Dylan, you gotta wake up. Yeah, we have to head to Alhambra. One, 2, 1, 0, 1210 Atlantic. You're a notorious traffic issue. Well, that's nice of them. See, that's a big corporation that cares about people. It's probably all that, you know, I bet you that changed when they went out to Tennessee and they started hanging out with nice people. I'm not saying that we aren't nice. Yeah, right. We're a different kind of nice. Good morning, Carly. Good morning, Patty. Good morning, Gary. Look at all these people. Y'all awesome. Oh, nothing right now, but we're going to try to get over the 10 because we're going out to Alhambra for the in and out. I wonder if I could use that for a spotting stew. Are we going to put that in the show? Do you have something for the in and out? Oh, okay. For the next traffic, it's going to be the 10 freeway. And well, you know what? We'll stop. We'll stop in El Monte. We'll make sure, we'll make it work. 10 freeway, El Monte. That's terrible. I don't like that story with the missing girl. Drizzle for shizzle. Ba-da-ba-da-bum, bum, bum. Ba-da-ba-da-bum, bum, bum. Ba-da-bum, bum, bum. All this technology and we can't figure out traffic patterns. It did. I agree. Hey, it is pretty good, Maria. And you know what? It's actually, it's that old adage. It's a little slow and go. This is actually the go portion. We're taking a look at that 10 freeway, those tail lights. Those are going to be westbound. Now, if that 10 is your drive and you drive through the Covinas, that's both of them, the West Covina and the regular one, coming away from the Kellogg Hill, you got a lot of slow through the Covinas. But by the time you hit that 605, take a look at that. Really starts to open up. Now, those are the westbound lanes. If you're talking eastbound, coming away from Alhambra, that's where Skyfox is headed right now, it is actually a pretty good drive all the way eastbound, all the way out to the Kellogg Hill from Alhambra. Look at that. Freeway speeds are better. No crashes, no problems. You're going to have a fantastic day. Sending it back to y'all in the studio. Jabbing. Yeah, why not? I wanted to say something to everybody. Everybody was like, and I saw something and I was like, oh yeah, Carly was talking about the Eagles. Are we talking about the Eagles like, you know, the band? Because I love the Eagles. Oddly enough, can't even think of a song right now, but believe me, I'm all about the Eagles. Because I got a peaceful, easy feeling, but I just can't think of any song names. Carlin, I agree. People don't know how to drive. There's, I hugely believe that if people actually took the time to learn to drive and actually used knowledge while driving, we'd have less accidents and less traffic. I know it would be a long run, but you know, I just think that would help driving. And my bills are putting up a heck of a game. Every time I sit down, they sit there and they just take up all my money. Every one of them. Oh, you're using that fancy stuff. Do I have to Google NFL? Is that like one of those like the youngsters are using? Is that something that I can't say out loud on the YouTube? Because I'm, you know, I don't want to get in trouble with my bosses. Not flying low? What, I don't know. What does NFL stand for? I haven't been to Hotel California. I've been to hotels in California. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I got to do some work. We got to find an In-N-Out burger. Where's the In-N-Out burger? Ooh, that is like in the middle of nowhere. And we got sponsored coming up. Chris, we're going to have to wait till after sponsored for In-N-Out. Is that okay? Okay. Do we got another freeway nearby? Let's pick up the 710 for, because we just did the 10. I gave the 10 like a glowing review. I don't want to undo that. Wasn't there a song in the 80s that was just basically went, lies, 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 yeah, they're gonna get ya. I think I'm gonna run for office. That's gonna be my theme song. Lies, 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 yeah. Carly, how do you know the game is going to be good on Sunday? Marcel, what do you see? Oh, I gotta give a shout out to Burgess also. Oddly enough, we don't have enough traffic. Tougher and tougher. Carla, you didn't ask. 710. 710. 710 East Los Angeles. 710 East Los Angeles. Oh, it's always good morning, Marcel. Marcel, Marcel, Marcel. What about Stu? What about Dre? That's all I got to say. Bringing up the 80s, talking about the Thompson twins. Hey, thank you, Maria. Good morning. It's rays of light are touching that 605 out there. It's going to be in the Rose Hills area, but we're going to talk about traffic over here on the 710. This traffic report brought to us by our good friends at Morgan & Morgan. That 710 drive, it actually looking pretty good. Now, this is just a smaller portion of it. I'm sure if you get down to Long Beach, could get a little bit, let's say a little tighter in the drive. But as far as right here in the East LA area, southbound, northbound, that 710 looking fantastic. I'd venture to say, let's follow it along. Let's do it together. Take a look at that. Now, you do start hitting the brakes as you start to make your way over by the 5, but after that, it does open up again. It's that slow and go. The second time today. But that 710, give yourself a little extra time if it's down by the Long Beach area. If it's up north, East LA, you got it made. Let's take a look at some traffic hotspots, shall we? Littered. All right. Let's go take a look at the In-N-Out. The consumer-friendly In-N-Out. Redesigned all of the time. Did we lose the IFB? No, we didn't lose the IFB. How can you lose it? It's not a physical thing. It's a radio. It's a frequency. $1975. No, the Thompson twins weren't from 75. That has to be the 80s. Who's Misty? Why are we looking at Misty? During Mrs. America and all ships at sea. Oh, look at Marcel. Man, it's too late now. Too late now. Too late now. Too late now. I would love to land over there at the beautiful In-N-Out. The new In-N-Out. The consumer-friendly In-N-Out. Oh, look, 7's got a ground crew there. I don't know how this is going to solve any traffic issues, but I believe you. Oh, I got to call my buddy at NHRA, or not the Rifle, the Hot Rod Association. I'm telling you, man, if they got something with the driving of the cars and the racing and the competing with the morning peoples or the crews or whatever, and Fox doesn't want to play, I'm taking that day off. Yes, the bosses can play this tape back later, because I am being serious. I'll do unpaid time off, because I am not missing it this year. I'm getting older, and yeah, I am not missing it. I want to drive the race car. Ooh. Wa Sushi. Apparently they've got an Instagram. Sushi and burgers. Huntington, Atlantic. You know what? I'm going to roll some tape on this just in case. What's wrong with the card? There we go. In and out. That's what a hamburger's all about. Hey, Chris, I just have to ask, am I stealing somebody's thunder if I do this for my traffic hit? I'm just asking. I'm not saying I'm not going to do it. I'm just, okay. Copy. That I was being facetious. Ugh. 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 Carla. 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 Well, the next block is Bill, isn't it? Okay. Well, if you, for you, Carla, the world, whatever you need, I am here for you. Always. Always. Copy. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play. Copy. Dylan, you think I should make some sort of comment like, oh, look, ABC's there on the ground? No. I just realized I put that on tape. So if I roll this tape for my spotting stew, we're going to push into the trash truck. I'm just going to keep doing these shots while we're here. So I have plenty of tape. Hopefully we won't be rushed and squeezed and making it awkward. Yesterday's was a train wreck. That was a train wreck. That was the one where, remember, where we were grabbing video and we weren't going to grab video, but then we had to grab video, so I rolled a quick little video and, you know, we were kind of like over it in the wrong way. And anyway. Is that the symbol for the Umbrella Corporation? Does the Umbrella Corporation actually own In-N-Out? Is this where the zombies come from? Is this where the Red Queen lives? You know what, Stu, if you're putting this on tape, you should talk about the road and how they're doing this. And I want to try out for the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I want to give that a shot. Bert and Ernie. Bert and Ernie. Where are the palm trees at? Where are the crossing palm trees? Oh, there they are. That's where the treasure's buried. I just realized Bobby kind of looks like Bandit from Johnny Quest. Pardon me? Nobody knows what I'm talking about. Oh, ba-da-da. Good morning, Ashley. Oh, oh. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. I'll just wing it. Yes, 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 I have information. Yes. Yes. Winging it sounds more professional than making it up. Kazawi. Well, the headquarters did. Wasn't Charmed, I wasn't Charmed. Wasn't Johnny Quest just a great cartoon? I mean, I grew up Johnny Quest, Josie and the Pussycats, Speed Buggy. What else? You know, I mean, of course, you know, you got the Bugs Bunny and all that other stuff, but Jetsons, of course. Inspector Gadget. You know, I never got into the Gadget. Never got into the Inspector Gadget. Never, that was later for me. That was later. Super Chicken. What was that? That was that whole little group. George of the Jungle, Super Chicken, and Dudley Do-Right. Tennessee Tuxedo. I'm old. Underdog, the original Underdogs. Of course, the Jetsons, they were in there. Jetsons. Rosie the Maid. Kind of had a crush on her, oddly enough. Looking for the potatoes. There they are. That's where the French fries are made. Stu, I don't think that's what we need to talk about for our story. Hey, Chris. Adult. I need an adult. Chris, you out there? Is there anything really special about this? I mean, I understand that they redesigned it for less traffic or better traffic flow so they don't have the backup on the road, but other than that, that's it, right? All of a sudden, I started feeling like, yeah, I think that's it. Ooh, what's this restaurant? Stu, we're rolling tape here. But I want to know what restaurant that is. Wouldn't it be funny if that was like a McDonald's right there? Pardon me? Too many spots. What? Okay, wait a minute. We're going to work. Right? Maybe it's not a very popular restaurant, like the one across the street. Here we go. Well, take a look. Now, this is one of those ones, we might actually be talking about this at the 11, just letting you know. But take a look. They actually redesigned it, and I'm just gonna be an in and out aficionado. This kind of looks like the one at Sherman Way in the Valley, but you can see right there. Now, they've redone it because of traffic issues. Anybody that lives or goes to an in and out, a lot of them create a lot of problems because they are so popular, and the meals are so good, and the prices are still so reasonable. So everybody's facilities there, and even though it isn't a very efficient restaurant, that backup gets out onto the roadway. So this one, they've redesigned it. In-N-Out, they care. It's the corporation that cares, and they really do. That's not sarcasm. So they redesigned this one, and they made it more friendly for traffic. You can see right there, now they have 2 lanes going into the In-N-Out through the drive-through. They've added a lot of parking to this as well, and then they also moved the entrance over here to the side street. Now, hopefully that it won't back up that far, but if it does, it's just going to be on that side street for a little bit. Anyway, In-N-Out, this is the new redesigned one. It's not new. It's just a redesigned one. But of course, it's going to be more efficient, and I'm sure they're going to keep an eye on it. Hopefully this is going to be the model for the rest of the In-N-Out, so the traffic jams that are around them will start to wane as it would be. But right now, they're very proud to show you this one out here in the Alhambra area. Like you said, North Atlantic and Huntington, that's the major crosses out there. And if you're in the area, I bet you know about it, and I bet you're happy to see it reopen. I'm still up in Skybox, sending it back to y'all in the studio. All right, back to traffic, back to serious stuff. Pa-chow, pa-chow, pa-chow. No, thank you for letting me play. One of the viewers that is watching us on the nets, Mark Bass, says that they actually tore down the restaurant next to it, or they bought it. They made the parking lot bigger, and they added lanes. I should have checked. Mark. I should have checked. Moses, thank you. Hey, what's happening? Back east. That's like saying a mythical place. That's like saying Middle Earth, especially if you live in California. You know, like in Middle Earth, they have drive-throughs for big rigs. I'm just playing. Good morning, Bill. In the helicopter? I don't know yet. Let's Dylan, let's rush over to the 110. 110 South LA. 110 South LA. Oh, see, people are. Well, it's Mark. Mark's apparently actually knew the Two Hays was the name of the restaurant. They bulldozed Two Hays. Rest in peace, Two Hays. Hey. 110 South LA, yes, we'll be there. I know you're looking at the picture going, that's not going to happen. Yes, it's going to happen. Skyfox, bending space and time. Reality, just a vague inconvenience. Ashley is clucking. Q rush. Subdivisions? What are we thinking? Subdivisions in the high school halls, in the shopping malls, conform to be cast down. Look at you showing off. Stop showing off, Dylan. I wonder if they got a disruption in our signal, like right now. 110 south. South. Hey, good morning, Maria. I don't know if that was a quote about the building that just went through the shot, but hey, boo-boo, let's do some traffic. Did somebody mention something about bears at Starbucks? You got my attention, Amanda. Let's take a look at some traffic. Let's do some traffic. You got Ranger Bill in my ear saying, do traffic, Stu. You got the 110 right down there, the northbound. Those are going to be the headlights coming away from the 105 all the way out to the 10. Give yourself extra time. Wednesday seems to be a popular day for that 110 drive. It is very slow and go from the 105 all the way out to the 10. Southbound, kind of the same deal. Now, you'd think, hey, was there a crash there somewhere? No, there is not. Just very high volume. Even on the Fast Pass, you can see it right there. It is slow and go either direction. Sending it back to you all in the studio, and good morning. The folks on the web said, keep showing off, Dylan. Yep. I did not get my rush tickets. But you know what? I'm in this, I'm getting to a certain age type of mood lately, and I think I'm going to. Living in the limelight. What's up? I don't know. Let's go south. We got time. Oh, we still got to do the Del Rey. We still got to do the Del Rey. Yeah. I mean, you could have. You want to do the 105? Why don't you want to do the 105? What? You want to do the 5? Okay, we haven't done the 5. Yeah, it works. It works. I hear you. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Yeah, that'll be. Living in the limelight, the universal dream for those who wish to be. What was the name of the other one? They, yeah, I'm looking at the crane. No, there's. There was another one that not Red Barchetta, there was another one that I used to really love. It was a song about DJs and music, making me think of my buddy Jason Kramer. No, it's not Play the Funky Music, White Boy. No, no, no. It's a Rush song. I know. Dylan is music deprived. You're just music deprived. If you had good music, you'd be a music guy. You just haven't been exposed. I hear you. I know what you're saying. What was I doing at 34? Throwing rocks at my neighbor. That's what I was doing. Yes, I know, Gary. Thank you for pointing that out. I call that a beauty mark. Universal dream. Burp, burp. Nerp, nerp. Nerp, nerp. Deflated pumpkins. I wonder if you show up there and be like, hey man, I want to buy a pumpkin. If they'd be like, all right, there you go. Or if those are free pumpkins. Nerp, nerp. Tom Slick, do-do-do-do-do, Tom Slick. Let me tell you why he's the best of all good guys. In his thunderbolt grease slapper when he's on your trail. Tail. He's on your tail, not on his trail. On your tail. He won't quit because you know there's no such word as fail to. Tom Slick. Tom Slick. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. I don't see a restaurant. I feel like I'm being lied to. All right, just hang here for a minute, sir. Gabriel, good, 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 good. I'm trying to find the Del Rey restaurant. Apparently, it was too early in the morning and my coffee had not kicked in properly. This is very embarrassing. I'm so embarrassed right now. That's not true. Del Rey restaurant. Okay. It looks like, come on phone, I know you can do it. It's at the corner of, it's one major away from the freeway. I think it's Rosemead and Atlantic. Where is my little map? There's Passions. Is it Passions in Atlantic? Is Rosemead up here? There it is. It's over there. It's Rosemead and Atlantic. It's over there. And there it is. It's east of us. West of us, sorry. Hippity hoppity, Easter's on its way. This will work out perfect. So we'll have, we got Wednesday taken care of, Thursday taken care of, and then Friday we'll have a pursuit at the 11th. So it'll work out perfectly. You think we're going to have rain on Friday? Me neither. It's like it's going to happen if it's regardless. This doesn't look too appetizing right here. This actually, maybe we shouldn't show this part. Let's not look at that. What? That's not cool. That's horrible. I got one more orbit and then we can bounce. Yeah, kind of, but there's another Del Rey sign where that truck is pulling in. I just want to make sure I get that one as well. Be hilarious if it All right, I think we got enough of that. Just don't vote in California. You're playing some Eddie Murphy music. What was that? Boogie in your butt? And somebody's going to be like, what did he just say? That's the name of the song, kids. It's the name of the song. It's the name of the song. What are they feeding to the farm animals? Are we talking about your jilted lovers? Spirit of the radio. Yes, that is it. That is it. That is it. But I cannot put the lyrics together in my mind for some reason. Pulp Fiction, I would venture to say it's probably a pretty good soundtrack. Uh-oh, I think that's us. No, it's not us. If it is us, I got something. If it's not, it's not. If it is, it is. Begin the day with a friendly voice, a companion unobtrusive. Plays that song that's so elusive, and that magic music makes your morning mood. Up on my way, it's my favorite road. Concert halls, dum, dum, dum. I still, it's just not, it's not clicking. High tide. High tide. Up on your way. There's magic at your fingers, for the spirit never lingers. Undemanding contact in your happy solitude. Invisible airways crackle with life. Emotional feedback on a timeless wavelength. All this machinery making modern music and still be open-hearted. It's really just a question of your honesty. Yeah, your honesty. Maybe I should use that for my campaign slogan. Coco! Pickleball. So overplayed. So last year. The words of the prophets were written on the studio walls, concert halls. Jump to the ground as a turbine slows across the borderline. Turn it, run like the wind as excitement chills up and down my spine. Down in his barn, my uncle preserved for me an old machine for 50-odd years. What's that? Eyebrow threading? Why would you want to thread your eyebrows? I'm so confused. I'm intrigued. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I don't think it's like they're sewing eyebrows on you, which would be interesting. Like, you have like stitches for eyebrows. And then like a button in the middle, and then they pull your fingers like apart, and the button spins. All that's been replaced by the fidget spinner. craziness in the morning. My cats broke a vase. A vase. No, it's a vase, not a vase. It's a vase. That meant a lot to me. And when I saw it was broken, it was interesting. It's like how animals can pick up emotions, because I generally am very, whatever, but that really, really, really upset me. And my cats knew it. They knew that, they had effed up. You could see it. And I did not relish in that fact. I kind of was like, you guys should be afraid. You should be very afraid. They just, like, panicked like deers in headlights, and you could just, the way they stopped, and I wasn't like yelling or screaming or anything. I just came downstairs and I realized what they did. And I was just like, you son of a... son of a biscuit. Yuki, thank you. Oh my goodness. I hope everybody not feeling well feels better. Feeling better. I never had a six-pack. No matter how hard I worked out, I never got a six-pack. Literally, the best I got was a four-pack. And I always wonder if I had worked out harder on my abs, if it would have six-packed up. But it literally was just like four. I had to get rid of more body fat. Yeah. I was pretty lean. Maybe that's me. Who? Really? Well, that's me. And he's European. I mean, we come from the family that he didn't show up in. He didn't. Yeah, we're Germanic, that's for sure. He didn't show up in my DNA search, but then again, maybe he's not in it, or maybe he's hiding it. Maybe he doesn't want to be related to me. I don't blame him. But as the older I get, the more I realize that I align with his nonsense more than I'd like to admit, because he's an independent thinker. He really is. It's like some of the things he says, I am just like, dude, I'm going to punch you in the throat. I don't care if you're an old man and who you are, I'm going to punch you in the throat. And then other times he says things and I'm just like, oh yeah, that totally makes sense. But that's what I'm saying. He's an independent thinker, and he is vocal on his thoughts, and there's, I think that we kind of align in that, and I should respect that. Pardon me? Yes, that's the one. That's the one when. Yeah, when he went and said that publicly and I was like, excuse me? Yeah. Right. True that. Right. Here we're talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger, and then somebody's talking about steroids, but not the steroids like that. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh my gosh, Bill, you're making me work. We are going to do the 10 freeway. Let's park here, please. In the beautiful mid-city area. And that's singular, not plural. It's not mid-cities. It's mid-city. 10 freeway. 10 freeway. And I say that because I was always thinking that we were talking about like multiple cities over here in the mid part of the city, but it turns out that it's an actual place and it's mid-city, not a bunch of cities in the middle of the city. Yeah, right, or mid between Santa Monica and LA, exactly. I thought like mid-cities was just like all of them, like Adams and Jefferson and all the other presidential city names. Hippity hoppity, Easter's on its way. Can we have Amanda come back and talk about what's going on at Starbucks? Because now I'm really curious. No, Harpy, no. Flock. Flock this traffic. Oh. What's that? Hey, good morning, Maria. Good morning, everybody. If I use that word in traffic, I'll probably wind up in HR or maybe with a last paycheck. So we're just going to talk about the traffic. Take a look at that. That's going to be the 10 down there, and we're in mid-city. And that's going to be the slow right before the go. And I mean that because by the time you get to the 405, it does open up. But now when are you hitting the brakes on the 10, especially if you're headed westbound? That's going to be right about Arlington. So Wednesday, it's going to be just that normal ride on that 10 freeway. Give yourself extra time. If it's westbound is your ride, eastbound, take a look at that. 405 out to the 110, wide open, moving well. Sending it back to y'all in the studio. Morning, Captain. We were just looking for you, man. Concert next, copy all. 405, going to be 405 West LA. There's somebody up there working. Either that or he's napping. Uh-oh. Maybe he's on. Maybe he's watching on our feed. He's like, uh-oh. I wonder what those guys did up there before the invention of the smartphone. Probably just read a lot. Newspaper, yeah. Oh, that's right. We can't mess around. We got to go in after, like, right at 8, right? Because we didn't have enough fuel this morning. I totally saw you, LA Captain. I totally saw you. I should have swung the camera around. Mustard Mama, you know, Mustard Mama, God, I wish I would have seen it. I would have remembered it. I saw a graffiti, something or another, and it was mustard. That's it. That's it. It wasn't Mustard Mama. It wasn't Sky Mustard, but it was just mustard. And I was like, I saw that, and my little pea brain was like, is she starting a trend? Is this, am I missing something here? Cyber Monday, Monday. You can use your whole smartphone, but you're going to only need the Amazon app. All right. Don't get too far because I promised West LA. Yep, I don't want to. No, just park right here because I don't want to be wrong and be like it's Brentwood. Somebody's going to send an email with all caps. Bill's going to get in trouble. Crap rolls downhill. You want me to clean what? Woo! Yeah. What are those? Oh, those are the things that make the center divider. Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh. Jennifer Tilly. I love Jennifer Tilly. Who doesn't love Jennifer Tilly? I love Jennifer Tilly. Poll question. I hear it. Keep it tight. No chat. No filler, all killer. My tagline is, you want me to clean what? That's my tagline. You want me to clean what? Hey, this traffic report brought to us by Spa. Woo! I like that one too. This traffic report brought to us by Jacoby and Myers, injury lawyers. Taking a look at that 405 drive. You know what? They should be hooking up with those in and out people, because the in and out seems to know how to get those traffic lanes moving. It is slow and go coming through the Sepulveda Pass, but by the time you hit Sunset, that's that shot right there. That's going to be the southbound lanes. You can see how it just kind of opens up and starts moving. Northbound lanes from the 10 all the way out to the 405, looking on the 405 to the 101, looking fantastic. It's a pretty good drive in the West LA area on that 405. Let's take a look at some traffic hotspots, shall we? Bill, I tried to get out, but they just kept dragging me in. I tried to get away. I tried to get away, and they just kept dragging me back, Bill. Sorry. I tried. Bill's throwing his stopwatch right now, pulling what's left of his hair out. Okay, all right. We can do the top of the 8, right, Dylan? Okay. Central California. The last video games that I played that were kind of like that was Total Annihilation. I used to love Total Annihilation. Ah, that was like my favorite. I'd get so into that game. And then when it got to like real game consoles, Crash Bandicoot. And after that, that was it. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Tried to get in that first-person stuff. What was that one? It's still popular. They're like on version bazillion now. It wasn't Call of Duty? It might have been Call of Duty. Was that the one where you were in space, though? Yeah, you were like... Yeah, it was a war one. It was definitely a war one. Maybe it was Modern Warfare. Take a look at that. I got to grab a picture. Hold on. Don't go. Slow. No. You went behind the tree. What are you doing, man? You're wrecking it. You bastard. You bastard. I know, man. It wasn't you. It wasn't you. You know what? I got a photo. I don't, because it's always kind of delayed. I don't know. I don't know what I got. So he doesn't get on the Friday photo dump. That'll probably be on a Wednesday 2 weeks from now, because I'm just, yeah. Okay. Things to do today. Google Rush tickets and find out what I can pull off. Punch buggy. You're right. Pardon me? Oh, that's good, because I didn't dump any of mine. Why? What's wrong with the Del Rey? The Del Rey's not going away, is it? I hope not. It better not be. I might go in the next couple of weeks. Hundreds of thousands. Well, maybe then I'm not going. Well, I guess I'm just going to get old without it. Efforts. You focus on efforts. Pardon me? What, LA? Oh, yeah. A little humidity. No, no, I don't. I don't remember that. Oh, what's going on up here? Jeez, oh, Pete. Why didn't Kalina tell me about this? What is going on? No carpool. Amanda, you teased us about the Bears at Starbucks. What is it? Canada. Wow, check him out. I wonder if he even knew we were here. Yeah. Look out the window, for God's sakes. Oh my goodness, I got it all over the screen and everything. Hope it's not Captain Trips. No, I didn't get it anywhere. I sneezed into my shirt. Pardon me? Huh? Are they going to be in this again today? I should purposely leave a lot of trash in here. I should get like trash. Yeah, get my Coke bottle and like the candy wrappers. Yeah, just. There you go. There you go. Tomorrow's conversation topic is sharing a workplace with a slob. Bump, 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 bump. Bump, 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 bump. Bump, 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 bump. Bump, 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 bump. Things fall apart, it's scientific. No truer words. I have to Google two hays and everything. I'm gonna so get into that. I am 100% in permanence. Delta 9? Yeah, I wish. Delta 9 is like, you should be able to get tickets to Rush, you know, like I should get it for free. Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? Because I don't know who I am. I'm kind of a big deal. I'm kind of a big deal. I'm still thinking anytime somebody comes up to me and says something like, "You're Stu Mundel. You're Stu, aren't you?" And I'm just like, oh my God, am I going to get served? Is this a process server? Is the guy making taffy down there? I'm Stu Mundel. My favorite, and it wasn't me, I have to give props. I can't really give props to anybody because, you know, I can't get anybody in trouble, but the place where I used to work, another helicopter company, they had somebody that, you know, was all about titles. He was all about titles. And he became, he made up a title, basically, senior pilot. You know, what is the senior pilot? You know, you're not the head pilot, you're not the lead pilot, but he called himself the senior pilot. And he would tag it on his, you know, that automatic on the email. And this person that I know, huge fan of this guy, got into his email one day, or left it open, like, you know, that guy left it open, and he changed it to senior pilot. Huh? And he was signing like all the official emails like that for like the longest time. Senior pilot, which I thought was hilarious. Right? You know what? I don't think, as I remember it, I don't think he hacked into it. I think he just came across it and it was still open. So he just changed it. Skip. Senior mustard. Huh? Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. That guy, he had a temper. Probably, No, no, he's not. He has moved on. Still, that's the reason why I'm not saying any names. He's still around. He's still around. Still around. Now they're literally doing the same thing on television. Can you read the prompter? Look at that. He will literally read anything that's on the prompter. Uh, 405 North Hills. North Hills. Hey, good morning, Lisa. It's going excellent. We never get to chat. It's upsetting. We have to. We need to do coffee someday and just hash out all the nonsense that we deal with. Get some of those bear sippy cups. I don't want to give anything away because I thought it was the stuffed bears at Starbucks, but I guess they got sippy cups this year. Hey, Maria, good morning. Well, looks can be a little deceiving because this is the 405, and this is going to be in the North Hills area. Now, northbound lanes, a problem in the northbound lanes? Who knew? Well, now we all do. Take a look at that. You got some cones down there, you got some flashing lights, and everybody's got to slow down. Looks like Caltrans is getting ready to do some work out there on that northbound 405. That's all happening right about Roscoe, right between Roscoe and Nordoff. You can see that slowing kind of continues out to the 118, but I think that's because the Caltrans crew kind of moved off to the other side. Now southbound, those are going to be the headlights. You're hitting the brakes all the way out there at the 118. Focus would be helpful. Take a look at that. You can see it's all slow and go. What's this one all about? This is going to be a crash that they actually have over to the side and has been in the clearing stages pretty much since we've been here, but you can see there was some oil spills out there, so still a little bit of looky-loo traffic. That's going to be right before Roscoe. Keep all this in mind, but if you're staying on that southbound 405, yes, that Sepulveda Pass still very slow and go on this Wednesday. Sending it back to y'all in the studio, and good morning. We are going in because we were shorted on fuel, but not in a bad way. Mustard Mama, I'm always talking to y'all, and anybody. Oh, my dryer just got done. That I put that stuff. That's 3 hours in the dryer. Of course, yes. Let's all do coffee. I'd love to do coffee. We used to do meet and greets way back in the day, and somebody keeps hitting me up doing it. Oh, you should do a meet and greet at your new place, and everybody hang out in the common area, and blah blah blah. And I'm like, nobody wants to hang out in the common area, and then somebody's got a barbecue, and it's not going to be me. And I'm not making Marcel do it. So, you know, if you guys want to do a meet and greet, we can do that again. I know a lot of you aren't local, but if you are local, maybe we should hook something up. We can invite some of the other, like the more popular folk, like, you know, Desmond and stuff. And, and we can have a big meet and greet again. And I can sit in the background and just watch everybody enjoy the enjoying. But at any rate, right now we are landing at beautiful Van Nuys Airport. Hopefully we'll get to chat with you again soon. Sorry, the last couple of days we did have weather. Weren't able to fly. Believe me, I missed you as probably, you know what? I'm going to go out on a limb and say as much as you missed me. And I mean that. I mean that. With a smile on my face. Smirk. But anyways, we are going to be landing, and I never say goodbye because goodbyes are too tough, so we're just going to go ahead and knock it down as soon as we get on the ground down there. I'm sure TOC is done and listening to me, tired of me yammering. We got our no airplane parking sign because no airplanes are allowed to park here. But helicopters, now that's something different. That's something different. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I hope we can keep this energy up. Maybe we will. Hopefully we will. And we'll chat at you guys later. It also be advised that I guess I'm supposed to tell Jeremy every time we go fly that we're going to go fly. So you might see us later on in the afternoon. You might not. It all depends on breaking news and or if we have assignments to take care of. Anyway, I'm going to knock it down. Talk with you all later. Skyvox TOC, we're on the ground. Van Nuys is going to knock it down.